Hi, welcome to this video. My name is Runepanel, you can call me Rune, and today we're talking about FlyKnight. FlyKnight is an indie RPG that takes a lot of its aesthetics from RuneScape and a lot of its inspiration from those games, namely Elden Ring. The game plays in first person, and it can be played with up to 4-player co-op. Just like the game, I'm gonna keep this video short. This was a fantastic experience. Both me and my friend are big Souls and RuneScape fans. We both actually really enjoyed this game, but it does come with some flaws. So let's talk about those first. The co-op felt good overall, but sometimes there would be issues when we both tried to interact with the same NPC. Same with boss fights. The player that entered first is the one that got the boss text or dialogue. Hitboxes felt a bit off at times. Sometimes my weapon really looked like they hit, but it didn't. They just went through them, so it ended up looking very janky. Loot and gear can be found all over the world, or from enemies. There are these chests that you can find. In these chests, you get either weapons, armor, or spells. And you find quite a lot of gear throughout the game. This makes the game feel a little over rewarding, so to say. It just keeps throwing loot at you, and there's no stat cap for the items. Actually, there are no stats in game at all. So the game lets you basically throw things on however you wish. And maybe you might enjoy that, but we didn't find that too engaging in this game. And lastly, we got the game length. And man, this was the saddest part. We beat the game just over 3 hours. And I don't know if we are god gamers, or the game is too easy, or if it's too short. But we experienced it being somewhat too simple. We wiped only once to the second boss. The other deaths were our own stupidity or not understanding the mechanics and falling off a cliff. All in all, our experience was very short and left us craving for more, because it was actually a really fun time. The game's visuals are super nice and appealing, but the best thing must have been the music and the audio. Man, that shit was so on point. This might have been one of the best audio I've heard in video games of all time, probably. Not fully replicating, but taking deep inspiration from RuneScape. It nailed the vibe and it served this game perfectly. Although having some issues, I still think FlyKnight is one of those really fun games, coming in at a very low price point of just below $6 or €6. But as I said at the start, if you enjoy Souls-like games, the first-person melee combat vibe, and RuneScape, then this is definitely a game for you. But that is all from me, folk. Let's chat in the comments. What do you think of FlyKnight? You gonna play it? Your take on the game itself? As always, I want to thank you for making it this far into the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Consider liking and subscribing to the channel, it cheers me up. Thanks again, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.